Thank you for the extended clap. I enjoyed that. Well, thank you. I like the trying. How's everybody tonight? Doing good, Clayton? Yeah? Good. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Joey Harris. My day job, I'm a residential coordinator at a college. If you have no idea what that means, you remember the old house mothers? Updated version right here. People are like, what do you do? Like, what's your living situation like? I said, it's me, my wife, our 2 cats, and 150 horny guys. Good thing is, my wife gets pregnant with quadruplets. I got a show on TLC tomorrow. That's true. Anybody been to an appliance store lately?
Not really.
Oh, well, I went in one last week to buy something. These people need more information than my bank. I bring my purchase up. The woman says, that'll be $7.48. And can I have your birthday? Your mother's maiden name? Every prime number to 1,000? Every president that has an A in their name? The starting lineup to the 1975 Cincinnati Reds? The theme lyrics to The Facts of Life? Gilligan's real name and your zip code. I'm like, I just came in to buy batteries. I want to get on with my life. Anybody celebrating a birthday?
No.
Not lately. I had one a few months back. It's funny. I have 2 sisters, and all of our birthdays are in the same week. The 16th, 18th, and 20th of January.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what my mom and dad say. Although we figured out a few years ago, if you count backwards from January 9 months, you get April, and that's my mom's birthday. And now you know what my dad gets my mom for her birthday. There's 2 reasons for this. My dad hates to shop, and he knows what my mom likes. Doesn't even have to wrap it. Or maybe he does, I don't know. Do whatever, man. You know, I think it's funny if parents name their kids after how they met or how the kid was conceived. I'll give you an example. For example, my name would be Blind Date Harris. My wife's name would be First Time I Ever Tried Marijuana. Our son's name would be Yahoo Chat Room. I'm just scared one day he would bring his little girlfriend 3 a.m. booty call. You know, I actually wrote that as a joke. My wife pointed something out to me last week. She said, you know your cousin named her daughter Blaze. So it's catching on. My first job actually was at a grocery store. Anybody ever work at a grocery store? Again, just me along on this ride, huh? Okay. But I was a bagger. I used to carry people's groceries out for them, put them in the car. One day this old lady comes up to me and she asked me could I put her groceries in her car. I said, sure, man. I'm following her along. And this woman knows almost my entire life story. She says, aren't you Carol and Becky Harris's son? Yes, ma'am. You still live on Maple Street? Yes, ma'am. No idea who this woman is. Your bedroom's still in the corner, right? Yeah. Oh, I've known you and your family for years. And she tells me my entire family's life story, gets it correct. I finished with the groceries. I said, well, you have a good day, ma'am. She said, thank you, Bill. I don't know. I've been getting lately, I'm 33, I'm getting to the point in my life, I don't know if this is happening to anybody else, I'm starting to get invitations to friends' second weddings. This is pissing me off. I'm like, I'm not bringing a gift. I got you a blender the first time. But I tell you, if this ever happens to you, you know how you get out of it real quick? Go up to their kids and say, I remember when your mommy and daddy got married. They'll tell you to leave right away. A lot of my life revolves around television, as you could guess. I enjoy the old TV, though, you know. Growing up, small town, there wasn't really a lot to do. My next door neighbors, they were like grandparents to me. They got the first satellite dish. And it wasn't one of those little things. It was that gigantic 15-foot one that you put in the backyard. You remember those? They got 1,000 channels, only watched HBO. Loved The Sopranos. Your life will change forever when you hear two people in their 70s talking about big pussy getting whacked. And they said he was such a nice man. I did watch a lot of TV, but it was okay. At that age, I looked like Fred Savage from The Wonder Years and Screech from Saved by the Bell had a love child, so I was good. Remember Super Friends? Anybody watch that show? Yeah, it's a great show. Watched it recently though. A villain had set up on the moon a big laser, was going to destroy the Earth if he did not get what he wanted. So the Super Friends go to the moon to fight him, and they took Aquaman to the damn moon. What the hell is Aquaman going to do on the damn moon except look at the invisible jet, right? Why not just take Wendy Marvin and the Wonder Dog? They can do just as much. One of my favorite shows growing up, The Dukes of Hazzard. Everybody remember that show?
Yeah.
Great show, great show. Greatest car ever, the General Lee. I always wanted a car that could jump a lake. But you remember, not only jump a lake, but pause halfway. And you hear the announcer guy go, "Do you think the General will make it?" I hope so, buddy, because if not, you don't have a job next week, right? But growing up, I always wanted, toys like anybody else. I told my parents I wanted a transformer. My dad said, okay, so he went down to the power company and bought me one. Brought it back with the light pole attached. I'm like, "Dad, Optimus Prime doesn't look the same as everybody else's. You play with that transformer, it cost me a lot of money. Only the best for you, son." Flying through his teeth. Because I didn't get name brand toys. I got the cheap knockoff toys. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I love that song growing up by the Chipmunks, the Christmas song. You know how they say, I wanted that record, because that's when we had records. My parents get me the Grasshoppers singing about Hanukkah. So I'm up in my room listening to Hanukkah, Hanukkah time is great. We get toys for 8 days straight. I'm a Methodist. Did not work out too good. Cabbage Patch Kids, I got Sweet Potato Kids. Most kids got G.I. Joe, I got Navy Reserve Frank. The reluctant American hero. Even my children's books were not good. Most kids got Dr. Seuss, I got Dr. Swiss. The Cat in the Hat, I got the Dog in the Cardigan Sweater. They get green eggs and ham. I got eggs Benedict and Canadian bacon. This is my life, you all. I'm Joey Harris, that's my time. Thank you.